I'm not.
Alright then, in 3, 2, 1, hey!
Hey!
Fuck all of you.
What?
Right,
What's
what's
got
wrong,
you
Alex?
up
What's
pissed?
wrong, Alex?
Oh, anything that involves me doing something for a particular time with this fire hazard of a laptop is not going to end well.
I thought it might be that. Do you know what? I thought it might be that.
I've got to turn my TV down, hang on.
We're only half an hour later than where we said we would start, though, to be fair.
Yeah, I know, but I fucking hate being late for stuff.
It's not so much, to be fair. I was like, what, 5-10 minutes late anyway, and this is a completely new setup that we're doing as well, so I had to double
No, it's
check.
just the thing that annoyed me the most was like I said, like, let's push it back to 8:30 just so I'll get time to get in for work and actually be like relatively on time.
Yeah, and then your laptop was like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
so-
even better is I've got a fucking 5 gig update for Neverwinter, so that's what I was gonna do during the podcast. Fucked.
Oh, this is not.
And it's that way. I now need to choose a game that's actually like just installed on my Xbox that doesn't rely on a disc because I'm tied to a fucking laptop. I can't get up and change it.
I mean, laptops are meant to be portable.
Yeah, but if I unplug this fucking thing, I'll drop for the call, whatever the fuck this is.
Could you not just pick it up and carry it?
No, because I've not got enough fucking cable, Ross.
Get more cable.
So welcome to Discord,
No.
Alex.
Yeah.
I already fucking hate it.
Why? What's wrong with it?
No, do you know what? I understand. I understand exactly where he's coming from. The first time I went on Discord, I was like, great. How the fuck does all this work? Because I don't know
See,
where to find anything.
The big issue, it's not even that. One, I can't hear myself because I've not got any fucking feedback through my headset.
Who
Two,
knows?
the pair of you sound fucking robotic as shit.
To be fair, you sound pretty robotic as fuck, so
Yeah, I'm getting that as
So
well.
there you go.
I might just put that down to your connection on that. To be fair, I'm not sure.
My sounding alright.
Yeah,
You-
Ross sounds fine. Jamie
Well,
sounds
that's
shit to me.
That's all that matters.
Do I sound shit to you, Ross?
Yeah, you both sound shit to me.
Oh,
Well,
really?
there you go.
Yeah.
As long as I'm coming through clear, that's really all that matters. I mean, let's face it.
That is the
Yeah.
main concept.
I
of
am
the
this podcast. I've missed maybe one or two, if that.
Everyone sounds fine for me.
Yeah, Shauni's here too. She's just in the background.
Fair enough.
She's not part of this.
She's semi part of it.
No, she's not.
She's
She's not on a mic, she ain't a part of it.
She's got a semi on.
I can't have a mic because the bookcase is in the way.
I could have fucking wired up a mic if you were that bothered about it. You said you wanted to sit in the background.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything.
Shut up.
It's more hassle though.
uh,
Plus you've already got your 3.
it's not really that much more hassle. I'm torn between whether to set up mics for tomorrow or just use the desk mic.
To be fair, you're picking me up quite well with that mic.
I'm picking you up somewhere.
Ah. Yeah.
We're aware of your existence.
We're aware of your existence, so we know. For a
Yeah, I mean,
fact
you
you're
might be
aware of
phoning
that.
in from inside a bin, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you know I'm not inside a bin?
this whole house is a fucking bin right
that's
now.
right, you are small enough to fit in a bin. Like a domestic bin.
I reckon I could fit in a domestic bin.
You
Nah,
say
you're
that-
too big. You're too lanky.
You say that,
Hmm.
you managed to fit in the boot of the idol.
I did manage to fit in your old car's boot. That is true. It's
Yeah,
not
but a
big-
boot's easy. Like boots are body sized.
What's that real?
Yeah.
Bins are not.
Oh! Well, Ross,
Depends what you do with the body, Ross.
What you want to ask, Ross? What?
I mean, either way, I'm getting a body in there, whether it's in one part or fucking several.
Yeah, it's going in. If it doesn't fit, make it fit.
Exactly. They're already dead, just bend them.
Yeah,
Cut off.
well, you can feel it.
Like it just might be the extra bit that you need to just cut that ankle right off.
Yeah.
Get it in there. Anyway, welcome to Bachelor's Burrow podcast number 66.
I'm getting close.
We're getting close.
We are.
execute order 66.
That is special podcast. It only comes round once.
They all only come round once, Jamie.
We're only gonna get the one shot to do it. Yeah, but that's like an extra special one. Like you don't want that one being mediocre. You want that one to be fantastic. We're gonna have to be drunk as shit for that one.
I'll be drunk as shit.
Oh,
I won't be.
Oh no, I've had such a good idea.
Then it's a terrible idea.
No.
And we should do it.
Yes, it is a terrible idea. We should absolutely do it. Ross, me and you should get fucking plastered for it and watch Alex try and fucking calm us down.
I'd love the idea of that.
Here's how that would go. You two smashed on Discord. Me not there.
Yeah.
Nah, you have to be there.
No.
Nah, you do.
No.
Nah, yeah.
I avoid drunk people whenever possible if I am myself not drunk. Therefore, I'm not going to sit on a podcast recording with two smashed fucking assholes.
You'll be there.
I won't be.
You will.
I won't.
You'll consider it.
I will be like a Black Wayne's dad.
What, in jail?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You edit that out, I will cut you.
Nah, fuck it, that can stay in.
I mean, at this point, does the podcast really get edited at all? Like, it kind of just gets shoved into the thing, make sure the audio levels are fine, and then exported.
I mean, not unless Shauni wants to put dinosaurs on it like that one time, but...
That would be pretty
That was
dino.
good. Yeah, it was pretty dino. Fucking speaking of dinosaurs, I was playing Ark last night.
Oh, is that game still, like, alright?
A game.
I was playing it on the PC, so it looks fucking gorgeous.
It does look really good on the PC, I won't lie. I did have a shot of your copy at one point when I first built my PC, actually. Because you just literally, like, that was just before you built yours, I'm pretty sure. You asked me to run it. And told me
just
to...
see what stats it was at.
Yeah, you were like, let me know how well it runs. Like what is its settings automatically go to? How well does it work? And I was just like, Ross, I'll be honest with you, everything's on ultra. Like, I can't put anything else up.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But it was good.
Nice.
We've been playing a bit of PUBG. Not so much this week. This has been a busy week.
Yeah, you've been busy.
I've been busy, yeah. Fucking might be the only person in the chat that's actually been ridiculously busy, but
I mean, I've been busy.
I've been busy as well. Again, work.
Yeah, I've been busy between work and home. And I don't know if I'm technically unemployed for like these 2 days because I've left my old job officially now, but I haven't started my new one officially yet.
Then yes, you're technically unemployed.
Yeah.
Like a Black Wayne's dad. I'm just doubling down the racism. Fuck it.
Yeah, go for it at this point. Like.
Do you know what? As well, it was kind of like I was
fucking. If Logan Paul can keep his YouTube channel at this point, then I can say whatever the fuck I want.
His is fucking monetized as well.
Exactly.
Like,
we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the fucking disgrace that he is.
I guess we should.
Y'all can talk about it. I don't really give a shit.
I don't really give two shits either.
Dead body.
I mean, I don't either, but like, let's be honest.
Well, I mean,
big thing just now.
I mean that. I suppose if we do that, we're then talking about something late, which kind of sums up everything we do anyway. So fuck it, may as well.
Exactly.
Well, I tell you what.
Fitting for Badger and Pals.
I'll tell you what, right? Maybe we can all just agree that it's a bad thing that he's done. Maybe we should now move on and talk about something even more out of date, even more in the course of Badger and Pals.
Agreed.
Well, I'm like getting the gist of it that you have a topic.
Well, do you know what?
That's not at all how you wanted to put that, was it, Ross?
I didn't.
No.
I didn't.
You were stumbling for words.
I was stroking out there. I'll be honest.
You were, right?
As long as it cleaned up.
No, I didn't actually have my topic list out, but I do have it at the moment, right?
He's got a fucking list.
I do have
fucking
a list.
nerd.
I do have a list actually because I keep on coming up with things that like I want to speak about.
Fuck the Destiny again. Oh yeah, that's how.
Press A.
Basically, that's what I done.
Yeah. Like, don't fucking call me out. Right, so I don't know. I've got a really old topic. Like, this is really old now, so I don't know if you want to get into it. But I did have net neutrality written down. But
I mean,
it's not affecting us, which is an interesting point of how we should maybe talk about it, because right now we don't have the issue where like
I'm gonna say, like, y'all can talk about that if you want. I'm burnt on the topic. Have fun.
But do you know what actually comes up with net neutrality though? Is that it totally like pisses me off that like internet speeds across the world are just like staggeringly fucking different.
Really, you're gonna bring that up when I'm here,
Yes.
and that we are in the same country,
I've got
and our speeds are
Salty
staggeringly different.
But that's the thing as well, though, that like even between like you
Because in the UK, net neutrality is a fucking joke.
fucking BT have the fucking.
They've got a monopoly at the end of the day, which fucks me in my 6 meg download. Fucking
I
wankers.
love how sour Alex said it. It's great.
That's why I
Fucking
wanted to try
6 down, 0.2 up. BT can lick my left nut. In saying that, I did apply for a job with them the other day, so there's that. But like, if I do that, they'll give me money. And I have never claimed to have any morals. I'll do it. I'll do what you want as long as you pay me.
Interesting.
I'm what they would call a sellout.
Jamie, what topics can we bring up just to anger him more?
Well, do you know what? I was looking through more, and do you know what? I don't think I've got anything else that could really rile him like that. Like that was more than I thought it would. But he was salty anyway, so it just increased. Like
It does. Oh, I love salty Alex. There's nothing better.
I do. But do you know what? Let's cheer him up. Let's talk about something else. So this was something that actually came up when both me and I watched Shauni play the first bit of like Assassin's Creed Origins, and I also played a little bit at the start of it as well. And we discovered that even just that game, we play it wildly differently. Like in terms of like even just how we like navigate the world and like the ways that we go like through the menus and like through the tutorial bits and stuff like that. Like I found it quite interesting that like the second that she had access to the menu, she was looking at absolutely like she was looking at every single menu option and where everything was. Whereas like I'd clocked like the game straight away, and I was like, it's going to fucking handhold me to fuck for the first little bit. And even if I know what these menu options do, I'm not going to get the chance to fucking use anything to do with that slot until later on. Until it actually opens it up or gives me like a fucking starter quest to say this is how you do this. So, like, for example, it was... What's the first thing you craft in that game, Shauni? Do you remember? Is it the armor piece?
Fuck knows.
You can't remember, can you?
I genuinely can't remember.
But I think it's like a leather armor piece that you craft. It's like the first thing that you do in the game. The way that Shauni did it was she went and got the materials for it, but then she looked at everything else that those materials were used for and like navigated around all the different menus and seen what was upgradable and what was modifiable and stuff like that.
I like to know everything about a game when I'm playing it, so that when I get to that point, I know what to do.
Versus me, I knew the fucking game was just trying to handhold me, and it wouldn't allow me to pick any other menu options at that point anyway. So I was like, fuck it, get the leather, press the button it wants me to press, get onto the next thing, wait until it actually like takes off the stabilizers and lets me like actually navigate around those other menus and see what they do. Because up until that point, I thought there's no point in me knowing all of that because it's going to fucking tell me about it later anyway. I think the only game I've played in a fucking really long while actually that hasn't hand-holded you at all is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Like it literally like within the first 2 rooms of that game, it's like, here's how you move, here's how you run faster, here's how you climb that wall, and then it just greets you to the world, and it's like, right, off you go, and you're like, wait, what do I do? And they're like, figure it out, just fucking figure it out. So like it does not fuck around. It's just like, here you go, here's the world, figure the rest of it out. We've taught you how to move the camera, and the rest of it you can just fucking work out for yourself.
Yeah, I played a game that's a bit like that recently.
Yeah. Dark
Souls fucking 3.
Yeah, I've got to say that does pretty much the same thing. It doesn't even handhold you actually.
No. It's like, here's a bad guy. Go push a button and see what happens. Alright, kill, you died. Try a different button.
Yeah, Dark Souls really doesn't fuck around. It'll tell you the buttons, but it'll just fling enemies at you in that first area as well. So
It's not even so much that it tells you the buttons, it's got little fucking, like, things bummed in the ground that if you're not paying attention, you will miss.
that is true.
Like,
as well.
I got to the high walls of Lothric before I knew how to fucking dash.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to run until I got to fucking Lothric.
Yeah.
It does not help.
Isn't the actual prompt for that, like, actually on the ground there anyway? I can't remember.
No. Because it's got a fucking... Before you even get to fucking Gundyr, it's got a bit you can drop down that teaches you the plunging attacks, which is like my favourite thing because it's a one-hit kill, even with the fucking shitty little axe I started with.
Yeah,
It's got a thing that says fucking push this button to fucking jump while dashing, or push this button while dashing and jump, and it's like, how the fuck do you dash?
It's not much of a jump, by the way. Like it's a Call of Duty effective fucking jump. It is.
Oh yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not a big jump in Dark Souls at all.
I mean, you can control whether or not you roll at the end of it.
That is true. You can. That's true. But I fucking love Dark Souls, man. It's so good.
Alright.
It's good. Like it's one of those games that it really doesn't fuck around with its learning curve. Like it's just like
I say like the game's good. I'm not.
Yeah, like it doesn't fuck around with the learning curve on it at all. It's just like, here you go. This is how difficult the game is. Fucking start getting good at it. Because it does not get any easier. I wouldn't necessarily say it gets any harder. Like, it's just different. Like, it just starts throwing different enemies in different situations at you, and all the bosses have different patterns. Some are more predictable than others. Some are fairly fucking easy to predict. But the others not so much so.
Yeah.
But overall, like, I can't moan Dark Souls. Like, I'd fucking love it. Dark Souls Remastered's coming out.
And I'm not going to play it for one reason.
Haven't finished 3 yet?
No. Sif the Great Grey Wolf.
Yeah. That's
I refuse to kill a wolf that's the perpetual state of mourning.
Look at you and having morals.
It's a big grey dog, man. I like dogs. Oh, nice.
What that on Alex's tombstone? Alex Lip. I like dogs. But I still want it present tense on his tombstone though, because he'll always like dogs. He will not leave us alone in this world.
Fucking... You know how you got those bullshit like fucking, oh, you did this fucking piece of shit on Facebook? Like, it looks at your account for 2 seconds, which is suspicious. And then gives you like, this is what will happen in like a such and such, or like the zombies are coming, this is what you'll do, or Paris fucking Hilton just queefed what happened next. I digress. I've done one of those things that, you know, I was like, yes, you can look at my account, shit. Fucking, you know, this is what happens on my apocalypse. Apparently I'm gonna survive like 6 months. I'll make it to the Isle of Man, and I'll get turned because I tried to fucking play with a zombie dog.
To be honest, pretty accurate.
To be fair,
Yes.
probably what will happen to me.
Shauni, you wouldn't last fucking 3 days without trying to play with a zombie dog.
True.
See, I think I'd last quite a while.
I think I would just go full, like, I don't know if I would quite call it like survival mode, or if I would just call it arsehole mode, where like you would not put your trust in anybody to do anything. Like, if I'm gonna go out, it's gonna be my own stupidity that'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much how I live life at the minute. Anyway, like, if I'm gonna die, it's gonna be my own fucking fault. That or space heads.
Mine's might be paint fumes at this point.
I'm annoyed that you didn't use fucking blackboard paint for that one.
I mean, after you put that in, we immediately decided that we should do a blackboard wall in the office.
Good. I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna draw cocks everywhere.
I'm gonna draw fannies.
I've drawn lots of cocks in the dust that we've been kicking up.
Yeah, so,
Nice. Is my cock still in your fridge?
yep.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, I
Sweet.
have to think about that, but yeah, it is. It's pride of
Should,
place.
should clarify for the listeners, it's not actually a photo of my cock. It's a scale drawing. So it's a scale drawing, but it's not a photo.
Didn't you like?
Scale?
When did you? Yeah, it's a scale drawing, Shauni. When did you draw that for me again? Did you not give that to me when we were out?
No, he gave it to me.
No,
That
Shauni was in the
right.
shop buying something and I gave it to her.
That was right.
So whenever Shauni bought her alien, which is a vaporizer, I'm not an immigrant.
But fucking, I totally lost train of thought on something there. Not sure where I was going.
But yeah, the train of thought fucking astounds me.
Yeah, fucking fuck knows. Anyway, 2018 is the year of fucking redecorating this fucking house for us, apparently.
Wait.
Apparently.
Because we fucking started now, so we might as well finish.
That is the sound of a man who's been beaten down doing a redecoration job he didn't want to do.
Do you know what?
Right. I've done a lot of it. I've done the majority of
If this is going to be a conversation, get up on the mic.
Right.
It's just getting up.
Jamie's about to get
Right.
bitch slapped into next week, man.
I'm sorry. I've done the majority of the work in the living room.
Yes, you have.
So no one can get
So
lost from words now.
Good.
lost from words.
I'm
Well,
too,
that's-
I'm
Oh,
too
yeah.
high on paint fumes right now.
You know you're not meant to, like, get high off paint.
Yeah, you're not meant to huff the paint. You meant to leave the windows open so you can fucking not die.
I've been huffing fucking. I'm trying to think how old that fucking wallpaper is. The house was built in 1942. I've been huffing the dust off of that fucking fusty old wallpaper for 3 days straight. And
You
I
know
don't-
masks are a thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
masks
masks
exist.
Well, I'm not feeling.
Also, you know, so there's asbestos. That's a concern. I'd
Yeah.
watch out for that.
Yeah.
Also opening your windows.
I've had the windows open for 2 days straight.
Oh, fan.
Yeah, a little
I've
fan.
had the
that
Dyson
helps.
fan going as well.
No, it's not just any.
Even just opening the front door and swinging it a few times.
I didn't
Yeah, some
try
blast
that.
air
Is
through
that
them.
where I went wrong?
That is where
Is,
you went wrong.
is that why I
I used to do that in the car.
shit?
Mm. Yeah.
My back's getting sore. I'm gonna sit down again.
Is your rant over? Is it?
No, I did do most of the job.
I've not said that you've
I
not.
know you've not. I know you've not. It's okay.
I mean, technically, nobody did.
Yeah.
You painted.
So you're getting your knickers in a twist for nothing.
No, it was the fact that you were making out that you were angry about us redecorating.
I'm not angry about it.
You've
Redecorating.
not done anything.
I have done stuff.
You hear that in his voice? That is
You have
that
done
is
stuff.
like.
That is a
pent-up
man who's
anger.
done.
Yeah.
I'm done with this conversation. I'll tell you that. This is the
No,
same
you're not.
conversation that we've been having for like 6 days.
See, he doesn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it,
Well, if he didn't want to do it, he didn't have to fucking do it.
I didn't
but
wanna
you
do-
forced his hand.
I didn't want to do it now.
I did
To be
not
specific.
force his hand on anything.
And why is he doing it? He didn't want to do it.
But you know what? We've started now. We're gonna finish.
See, that's a man with
Do you-
determination.
Do you plan on fixing that fucking door frame light switch?
Yeah, that.
Frame light.
Oh, that's all I'm going to notice when I come round now.
Because like it's not even my house, and just knowing it's like that annoys me.
What do you mean the door frame? Like, hold on. Back up.
The
up.
fucking light switch you have inside your door frame.
The light switch
Oh,
is
right,
there.
yeah.
Well, you've got the fucking cutout in the door frame.
The one that
Like it's not even my house, and it fucking annoys me.
Yeah, it annoys me as well. Like when we get to the office, we'll fix that. Thankfully, the living room's not like that.
That better be the first thing you fucking fix in that room, boy.
Trust me, it fucking will be. That'll probably
Stop,
be where
we
we
got
have to
foot
start.
We've already started.
What's that?
We got a foot on.
Yeah, there's something you.
You got a foot on what? The fucking floor? Ladder?
Nah, that's yeah. There's a lot of work needs done in this house. It's
That's what happens when you buy a house, man. You make it be yours, and part of that's decorating.
Yeah,
if you don't buy new builds, it costs like fucking 10 times as much.
That's true. I've got to say though, I knew for a fact that the decorating in here had been done rather slapdash. Let's put it mildly at that. But it's honestly, it's been done like a fucking dog's dinner. It's just so bad when you start like stripping stuff back and actually looking at what's underneath. Like what was on top was kind of bad. What's below that is bad. What's below that is fucking worse. It just keeps going. You're like, when will it end? When do the problems stop?
On the fourth layer wallpaper is when it ended.
Yeah, that's when we got back to the stone and discovered it had a fucking ton of holes in it.
Yeah.
Surprised the fucking walls in the fucking living room are still up, to be honest. The amount of fucking shit we've pulled out of them.
It's not really what you want, holes in your walls.
No, it's not. But
to a degree it is, because windows, they're basically just holes in the wall.
Yeah, but there's something in there.
And doors.
No, I'm fucking finished from now.
A door is just a convenient hole in the wall that you can close at will.
Mm.
You've not got a living room door. You just get a hole.
I don't know, that's true.
You've got a living room hole. Well, apparently you've got several, but that's beside the point.
We have a door.
What I enjoy about Jimmy decorating his house right now, right? I can hear in your from the misery that is coming with redecorating that house. And I know that I'm going to go through it, but I like the fact that someone else is suffering before I do.
Right, but here's the thing, Ross. Like, looking at how both you and Jess both wrap presents, I very much get the impression that you'll not have to do anything and she'll do it up and it'll look fucking spectacular. Because that woman puts in effort.
I'll have to do the heavy lifting bit.
Like,
Essentially what you've had to do, Jamie.
I mean, yeah.
We're meant to be lift things.
I would have done more if I was.
We do. We cook with fire. We piss in the.
Put out a fire with Pete and don't get invited back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking love that episode, man.
See, Jess has got like this whole thing planned out for when we move in. I'm just like, I want to put a hole in my garage so I can put a door in. That's me. I'm simple.
It's all you need, man.
I want a hole in that wall. Nothing more.
You want to be able to access the garage from inside the house.
No, I want to be able to access the garage from the garden.
The garage isn't part of the house, but it looks up.
No, it's not.
Which is ideal, because then you can fucking just beat away in the fucking bikes or whatever it is you're
exactly
doing in there and not bother whoever's in the house.
In the house.
Yeah.
Also want to run power to the garage.
Always a winner.
Are you going to put in an automatic electric garage door?
No, because they're a fucking scam.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
But
I have thought of how I'm going to get it open when I'm on my bike, though.
Okay.
Right.
Go for it.
It's a few years down the line, this plan.
Right. How elaborate is this exactly?
not majorly elaborate.
Right. Okay. Wait. Let me see if I can guess it first. Right. I'm gonna get in your head. Right. Woosa.
Yep.
Woosa. Right. Are you gonna put in an exact like cutout shape of you on your bike as a cat flap in the door, so you just drive straight through?
No.
That would be fucking funny though.
That would be funny. But no, my idea is much simpler than that.
Okay, you're making the whole thing a giant cat flap.
No. I'm going to have a kid. Whenever I get home, I'm going to honk the horn. The kid's job is to come out and open the garage for me.
I've got a better method that's less hassle, less cleanup, and less loud. Well, for the most part. You get, like, you know how...
Oh, I get a dog to do it. Train like a service dog.
You could. Or, now stay with me here. You know how, like, for bicycles you've got those rollers so you can, like, train the house when it's wet and you don't feel like slowing everyone down?
Yeah.
Right, what you do is you get one of them and you rig up a pulley system.
Oh.
And what you do is you just put your back wheel on part of it and just basically do a fucking burn it to open your garage door.
That's not a bad idea.
It's about as manly as it gets, man. Not great not great on tires, but, you know.
No.
It'd look cool. It'd smell brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite like the smell of burnt rubber and petrol.
See, the problem is then, anyone could do that to get into my garage.
They could, but they won't know.
True. If I make it look complicated enough, fuck it. Boy's obviously a scientist.
Yeah.
Let's no rob him.
Boy's obviously a scientist. You've got away with words sometimes.
What do you mean by that?
Just mean you've got away with words. That's all.
Oh. Yeah, that's my only fucking plan, is put a fucking door in the garage.
I just like how that, even though you've, like, the way that you said that perfectly captured the attitude of Dundee as well.
Yeah.
Boy's obviously a scientist.
Leave him alone.
Man cannon!
Oh.
You broke me just
Actually, no, that's not true. My other plan is to put a fucking floor in the loft so I'm not walking on rafters all the time.
Oh wait, there's an even fucking better solution to that. Just get a wee fucking radio that anytime you go up plays fucking circus music.
And then it feels okay to walk on the rafters.
Yeah.
You feel like putting on a show. It's great.
I would actually
I just don't like the idea of like falling over and going through my ceiling.
No, it'd be great because Jess will fucking come in one day and you just see your fucking legs sticking through the bedroom ceiling.
Do you know what
Yeah,
this? Do you know what this makes me want to do? Right, this makes me want to like actually start a new series where we like do Badger and Pals home decorating.
Excellent. Another thing I don't need to be involved in.
No, you do, because I want to see.
I've not got a house. I don't.
No, because
No, but
we'll
you
come.
come work on my house.
We'll come.
I am that fucking perfect sad gamer stereotype, but I'm fucking like 26 and I live with my parents.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna come up with the ideas and we'll execute them well, and then you're gonna walk in and say, "Do you know what you could have done?" and you're gonna present the £5 solution that would have taken no effort whatsoever.
Glad you think my solutions only cost £5.
Well, I imagine a radio that plays circus music only is fairly cheap.
No, but it'd be like motion activated. It'd be a proper job, man. I ain't no fucking bludge artist, man.
I like how you'd go to more effort to do the thing that's lazier.
Oh yeah. Yeah, do it right. If you give me a dick, I'd do it properly.
Yeah, he's gonna half-ass it, but he's gonna like commit to half-assing it.
I don't half-ass anything, man. I whole-ass everything.
A lot of ass.
It is.
I don't know why, but I've never ever thought of that phrase as whole ass. Half ass and whole ass. Like, I don't know why.
That's a lot of X.
Fucking, what you guys been up to? What you guys been doing?
What have I been doing? Ditto.
So have
on
I,
that
mate.
one.
So have I.
What else have I been doing? Very little, actually. I've been full called.
Called, aye.
The called.
Hey, you were saying the other day,
I went to the fucking butcher's gone inging pie.
You fucking weird don't even fuck.
You went to the butcher's and did what?
Anything that.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed that I fucking know what that means. Fucking the chuck just rubbing off on me.
I think that what Ross actually
You never
said...
heard that, Jamie?
No, I have, but I think what you actually said was inging a pear.
I might have, I might have.
which I think just means that you had a stroke and then asked for a pie.
Maybe. What else have I done? I infected Jess with a cold. She's now dead.
Rip.
Like permanently, or is she coming back?
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see how well she does in the auditions.
Nah, just see what the insurance pays us.
What else?
If it's no
Finally.
I'll back.
Jamie finally ordered a cable for my microphone again.
Finally.
Big fucking time.
Finally, yeah. Made a mistake. Ordered the 5-meter one.
It's the opposite of a mistake.
Nah, to be fair, that'll come in handy, because trust me, right?
At some point, yeah, it will.
Yeah, because trust me, like, all of the shit that I've got on my desk, right, has ridiculously fucking long cables. But I've never been more thankful, because no matter which way around you fucking orientate any of this shit, it fucking reaches.
It means you won't have the issue that I discussed when I came on, that I couldn't fucking change games.
Yeah, true. What
Well, to
else
be
have
fair,
I
I
been
managed to change game. I managed to put in Destiny, and it was not easy.
doing?
I don't know why,
What
but
else
like
have I been doing?
in my head, I pictured the Circus Music Radio playing as Alex like fucking backflips over to his Xbox, like silently.
Fucking may as well have been, man. Like it was me holding my laptop out like at a full arm's reach, and stretching to put a fucking disc in. After having managed to take it out the case like that as well, it was something was gonna break. It was almost me, both
Jonah,
mentally and emotionally.
Ross, I played a game.
You played a game?
I played a game. I believe it was on Tuesday,
Uh-huh.
and I think it might be. I think who's sitting in a drafty tunnel? Is that you, Ross?
Some cunt was daring to breathe by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Somebody
Wanker.
Somebody was getting breathy.
Hmm.
I just like their name just lit up just to go. Huh. But no, I played a game that I'm pretty confident that you'll have played.
a game.
I played a game on Tuesday that might have actually been the last time that I actually
It was
played
on
a video game.
Tuesday.
Because I've just been, like, pretty much any time I've been home, we've been working on the house. I mean, you've been working on the house consistently, but anytime that I've been in from work, we've just been working on the house. It's fucking. We're getting to the stage now, though. We're getting there. It's a waiting game at this point because we're just waiting on fucking coats of paint to dry, filler to dry.
It's only takes a fucking year to start, you know.
Yeah, well, I think that was maybe the reason why we kicked into it. Like, I say that I don't want to kick into it. I actually really do want to kick into it, and I want to kick into it in like pretty high gear because we've been here for a year now. We haven't actually really done that much to the house at all. But this year, I actually want to get this place redecorated properly.
Yeah. The sooner you make a house your own, the fucking easier it is to live there.
Yeah,
So I've been told.
Definitely. I would have to agree with that. Obviously, only experiencing that from like when my us as a family, like me and my parents moved. Whenever we moved in someplace, it was like kind of like, oh, this is quite good, or this is quite bad. This will do for now. This could be changed later, sort of thing. But like, no matter where we've been, like we've like mum, dad, and I have always like put in like fucking ridiculous amounts of money into houses. Sometimes without much return on the investment, but always seem to put in loads and loads of money into houses and just totally change like what was actually there in the first place. Fucking mum and dad's current house is probably the best example of that. Like, when they moved in, it was fucking atrociously decorated. Like,
Nice house, to be fair.
I mean, it is a very
Homely.
nice, very old house. And as such, like we were stripping back like more modern-ish wallpaper and finding shit from the 80s, then the 60s, then the 40s. Like,
I just love that your parents' house has a title.
it does have a
It's a
title,
fucking
yeah.
it's a named house. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you
Fucking
can...
Fred the house.
Do you know how much it is to actually change your like actual address?
No.
It's like 10 quid or something. It's like really cheap.
What's that fucking changing your actual your name? Fuck's sake.
Name. It's supposed to be a name.
That's yeah, you're fucking changing your birth name. Fuck, shut up. I'm trying to kill a thing. But changing your name only costs like 15 quid.
Yeah, like all these things are ridiculous. Like it's not even like essentially a full. Like, it's a flat that we have really. Like it's not a house, but we could name the flat and it would be the only named one in the block.
Fucking do it.
No,
I will fund that shit.
No, I want to call it Fred. I want to call it Fred. Fred the flat.
I want to do it, and I want to call it the Burrow.
The Burrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I want to
Fucking
call it the Burrow.
Shake bag if you didn't.
And he's got it. He's got it.
Can you do it now?
No, because then we get to fucking mail you stuff. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, we're fucking, or no, because then you could say we're going to the fucking Burrow for recording, and it would be fucking legit.
We could do the podcast live from the Burrow.
Yeah, like I will legit bring you £10 if you to do it. It will be in Greg's gift card format, but it's not the point.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like, because I feel like it's not that much. Because my old work did it when we moved into our new building, because the building was never officially listed.
Was it
Like,
Barry the building?
It was not Barry the building, no, but it was never officially listed properly, even though the entire fucking community around us knew it as Well Meadow House, but it was never officially named. So I'm pretty sure we actually had to change it because it was never made official for whatever reason. So we had to change it, but I'm pretty sure it might not actually cost us anything, or that might be because we were a charity.
Maybe.
So, I don't know. Ross has muted his mic, and I don't know if he's realised that he's done that.
So, you can...
Oh no, I realised. I was blowing my nose. Didn't really want to do that on podcast.
No, you should have. It would have been funny.
Alright, fucking hold on then.
Oh, fucking that reminds me.
I have
Go on.
discovered that
I'll let Shauni thingy first.
you cannot change a number to a name. However, you can add a name to the number.
Yes.
So it'd be like, say we were number 11, not saying we are, but say then we would put the Burrow 11 or 11 the Burrows.
Yeah, it would literally become like. It would essentially be like the name would be like kind of like in quotations or in brackets in front of the house. Like
Yeah.
it's like this is
Sweet.
what they've like nicknamed the house. So it would be like the Burrow, and then it would be like yeah, but here's the actual like thing. So it'd be like
I feel like if we were number 7 and we called ourselves called the house the
The Magfuck.
Magfuck 7.
Jamie,
Yes, dear.
I was looking at stuff for D&D the other day, right? And I stumbled across this, so I've sent you a link on Discord.
That's
And
a
I
link.
think you should check that out.
Oh, that is fucking awesome.
It's a fucking badger miniature figure.
And the only thing that annoys me is that I technically wouldn't get to play as that. I mean, unless we come up with some weird...
No, what you do is you just find a tiny little fucking bone arrow and just glue it to it.
No, what you do is you put a ballista on its back.
Like a fucking
mounted turret.
Who was on about that the other day?
Well, mountain fucking ballistas to badgers.
No, that was it. We went laser tagging. Like
we went to laser tag.
We went to laser tag.
That.
Yeah, I fucking forgot about that as well. Well, it was when we were going. Jordan said about because we
Glasses on badgers.
No, because we said about like the dog. We were like, oh, the dog can't come, and then Jordan was like, I fucking can. Just fucking glue 2 guns to his back.
Just glue
Mount him like a cannon.
to its back and
We here at Badger and Palace do not condone the gluing of things to your beloved pets.
No, don't do that.
Corgi. I've just seen you look at the corgi version of that.
Yeah, well, Ross keeps sending me links, so I'm just gonna click on them as they come in.
Which reminds me, Ross, I've still got my D&D backstory to send to you.
I have.
Yeah, I need to send you mine as well.
Yeah, you need to send them over.
I have to send you mine.
I got Steven. Steven's was good.
DM me your email.
I was going to say Ross at Badger and Pals, but I don't have access to that.
No, we don't have access to that one anymore.
Rip.
Who knows?
I mean, to be fair, you could just send it to the Badger and Pals fucking actual email address, Shauni, and any one of us can pick that up.
Like legit, I was just gonna fucking type it out and send you on fucking Facebook.
Do it. I'll spend my time reading it.
But choice.
He'll copy paste it to a Word document. Keep it.
I'll copy past it.
Copy
Sweet.
past it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I want 2 of this pasta.
Fucking, I've made us maps using pasta. Well, a map. Like, I fucking set out like the actual continent we're on. Like, I made that using pasta.
Are you being fucking serious right now?
Yeah, I didn't sit and fucking glue pasta to paper, don't worry.
Did you glue
but
pasta together?
Maybe. No, like you get a handful of pasta, slap it on paper, kind of jiggle it a bit, and then you kind of draw the outline. And then you can add detail, and it ends up looking a bit like an island. Ah, I'm getting shot. In Destiny, not in real life. That would not be my reaction to actually getting shot.
I really hope in a way it would be. Like...
To be fair, it might be.
Yeah, we've never been shot in real life. Like, I don't know.
Fucking speak for yourself, mate.
Have you been shot before?
I've been shot. I shot myself before.
When did you shoot yourself?
Right,
So why does that not surprise me?
Right, she's getting on the mic again. She's getting on the mic.
So what happened was I was away at a Christian youth camp, right? And one of the things that we do there is like rifle shooting. It's proper like American style ranch. And
Because when you're Christian, you've got to learn to defend yourself from everybody else.
Yeah, you got to learn to shoot the gays and the sinners.
yeah, so we went rifle shooting, and they were showing us how to load up the rifles and clean them. And the way I closed the gun, I had my the bit in between my thumb and my finger over the end of the gun, and when I closed it, my finger hit the trigger, and I shot through here. Like you can kind of see the wee. I'm showing Jamie the scar.
Yeah, this is a visual novel part of this story.
So there is a scar in
For an
my
audio
my
podcast.
thumb. So I was showing Jamie it.
From where you fucking essentially slam fire the rifle.
Yeah. So I fired it.
Fanny.
I fired it into my own hand.
To be fair,
That same weekend, I also almost drowned in the lake when I went canoeing because I capsized the canoe and couldn't get back up. And then after that, I also fell off the horse and got bucked in the back by a horse as well.
How the fuck?
that wasn't a good week.
How are you still alive?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm clumsy.
The power of Christ compelled her.
Joke
But
of
yeah.
the day goes to Ross.
But yeah, I shot myself. So
To be fair, I almost shot myself in the foot recently doing pretty much that same thing.
it
You did?
hurts. Like it properly went right through.
Did I tell that story in the podcast, actually?
I don't know.
I can't remember if I did. I'll tell it quickly anyway. It's not a hugely long story, but when I was moving out of my parents' house to move in here, I was coming across a lot of... I got shocked there because suddenly a big Forge Hero thing came up and I was like, what fucking advert's this? But it's actually Alex doing things, but...
Yeah.
He's figuring out the Discord.
Getting there. Well, I'll actually fucking copy and paste, son. Copy
It
pasta.
does
Yeah.
pretty much everything for you, eh?
Yeah.
But, yeah, but I was
Control Z.
Yeah. No, just Control C. What are you on about?
It's not even. I didn't even say C. I said Z.
Oh, right.
I'll try and make people do wrong things with their computers.
Right. Fair enough. Alt F4.
No,
Always Alt F4.
that's just mean, man.
I've pulled that on so many people.
Well, all I'm trying to do is get to crash their computers. Not fucking close games. Come on.
But yeah,
Alex, what you've sent me is just a way for me to hideously create.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty sweet.
I'm having a look at it just now. If you're wondering what we're looking at right now, by the way, it's forgehero.com.
Hero Forge, you fanny.
What he said. It's Hero Forge.
Your fanny is not part of the URL. I really wish it was.
So
Fucking.
it is.
I'm gonna need to buy another website. God damn it.
You can. This is. Oh my god! Anthro canines. Holy shit!
Oh, I want to
So,
make my own.
furries for those playing at home.
That looks cool as fuck. It's basically a werewolf.
These resilient shanks are not very resilient.
So essentially, you make your own figurine for D&D.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah,
essentially-
like you fully customize your character.
Oh, I want one. So was it heroforgeyafani.com?
HeroForgeYafani.com. That's the one. You are right. Hey, drinking horns are new.
Drinking horns are really old.
No, but
Just
they're new on this website.
Yeah, but in terms of like history, they're old as shit. They're older than Aaron. Says it up. Don't tell her I said that, she'll hit me.
Just
You can buy a motorbike?
well, you can't buy the motorbike. You can put your character on it.
I mean, you can buy a motorbike as well. It's kind of how capitalism works. See, my only issue with that is I don't know if they have fucking buckets that you can put in your characters' heads.
I don't know, but what I've made is interesting to say the least.
Oh my god!
I've been clicking random buttons, and this is what I've ended up with.
This is great for the listeners.
You need to screenshot that and put it in, because that is something.
I've screenshotted it.
Great, Tom.
In fact, actually, I might be able to.
Mans.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I was full unable to screenshot that.
Sweet.
That's fantastic.
While we're on the topic of fucking like Dungeons and Dragons and shit, new Critical Role campaign.
Yeah, you've been watching a lot of Critical Role.
Love Critical Role, man. It's fucking great.
For the people that are not aware, please share.
Critical Role is now that's why Texas playing Dungeons and Dragons. That's literally how they introduced the show. Yeah, cunts like Matthew Mercer. Wow, that is that's something.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But yeah, fucking, it's basically the guy who does the voice of McCree, like DMing a bunch of different voice actors, including Laura Bailey and Ashley Johnson, who were in The Last of Us. Fucking, saying that, Laura Bailey's been in fucking tons of shit. She's in fucking World of Warcraft. And that's all that matters, really.
There's actually like, it's weird. Like, see, when you actually look at like video game voice actors, they're in way more than you think. Like, even if they're just in background roles in games, like, it's staggering the amount of shit that they get into.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always happy when I find that something or somebody is in something that I didn't realize before.
I'm just happy when I play a game and it's not fucking Nolan North that's in the voice.
He's been in a lot recently. I think he got.
Yeah, because it's not that I don't like Nolan North. It's not that I don't like Troy Baker either. I just want to not have them voice a couple of games so that other folk can get a turn, because that's fair.
Yeah, I guess so.
Although Nolan North was fucking fantastic as Deadpool. Like, better than Ryan Reynolds in my opinion, but yeah.
I kind of like him as the Ghost in Destiny, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of wasn't a fan of when it changed because it felt weird, but now it would be weird to be Dinklebot again.
Nah, I want Dinklebot back, man.
I think we should have Dinklebot.
I miss that stupid, like, deadpan fucking midget.
Do you think we can get Dinklebot DLC? So, like,
Doubt it.
No, but like, I mean, like, do you think we'll get like a voice pack for the ghosts? Like, they introduced like a female ghost.
Yeah, which I didn't hear because I've got the fucking sound off because I'm doing this. So yeah, I fucking just literally bought the DLC like 10 minutes ago.
Apologies. Also have fun.
Do my best. Fucking it's Destiny. Of course I'm gonna have fun. Fuck's sake. It's me. Come on.
So, Ross, you know how like sometimes you play like an old game on your PC and you're like, oh, do you know what? This like actually with a little bit of like a kind of breaking of the original game, like even just to stretch it to widescreen, or like like configure it to graphically display in widescreen and stuff like that, and like actually like kind of boot up the texture quality just a little bit for modern monitors that are, you know, bigger than a few inches wide. Some games really do actually stand up. Like, some games hold up pretty fucking well.
I feel like they shouldn't be going off. Sorry. Carry on. You'll know, Jamie. You know how in the first sort of second mission rather of the new DLC that when you're running through the fucking tunnels in Earth, spoiler, those like laser bombs.
Yeah, they go off if you're on the opposite side.
Yeah, I feel like they shouldn't be.
Yeah, the laser shouldn't really detect you there, but the bomb seems to go off anyway. Yeah, I know exactly what you're on about. That's a weird one. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So certain things stand up. I recently played Stronghold, which is a very old game now, on my modern PC, and actually thought that overall it didn't look terrible. Like, it looks dated, but it doesn't look as bad as you would think for how old it is. counteractively to that, on Tuesday, Ross, what I was getting to earlier on, I played Jedi Knight Outcast. You know, the one before it got good with Academy, and although I personally really like Outcast, which is why I decided to. No, that not well. Actually, I do like them as well. Actually,
Yeah.
but not that Outcast that I was referring to. But I decided I would go back and replay it. I'm kind of on a Star Wars game binge at the moment, so I've been playing and replaying quite a lot of different things, and tried to set that game up. It really does not hold up well at all. It doesn't matter what you do to that game. It does not look like it fucking holds up very well in the slightest. I'm wondering if Academy will hold up a little bit better when I get to that. I'll definitely feedback whether or not it holds up better. I imagine it does a little bit, and there's also a bit more mod support to bring up those textures, but it's just the way that they've textured the characters. Like, the way that they spoke and the way that they moved was kind of ugly anyway, but it does not hold up well at all on a modern system. It looks terrible. Oh, it's just gross.
Recently, just speaking about old games, I've been watching this guy on YouTube, Sunburnt Albino. It's a fantastic name.
Fucking great name, yeah.
Yeah, he does all sorts of stuff. Does like soul game stuff. But that's actually how I found him. It was like he was fucking ranking Dark Souls bosses hardest or easiest to hardest.
Oh yeah, I've watched that guy once or twice actually.
Yeah, really strange, sarcastic humor that's borderline offensive. So just I'm all about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got a playthrough of Croc Legend of the Gobbos on his channel, and anyone who has listened to us long enough will know that I'm a big fan of that game. Watching part about his playthrough, and you know what, that game still looks good, even for being out in like '96.
Yeah, it's totally bizarre, like what games really hold up, because like I'm gonna get round to Knights of the Old Republic, like not the MMO, but the standalone games, I guess. It's kind of difficult to describe that series because their names are all so similar.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. But I'm talking about like KOTOR, like the actual Knights of the Old Republic that released a while ago.
Fucking KOTOR actually just sounds like a fucking Star Wars anyway.
Yeah, it does. It totally does. But it sounds like a Star Wars.
Star Wars enemy, fuck's sake.
Fair enough.
I'm a Skyper rather.
I tell you what, I don't.
Yeah, well, fuck you, you're wrong.
But yeah, like I've been having a look at a couple of screenshots, and like I've been kind of like looking at stuff to like mod it with and see if you can bring up the graphics and stuff like that. But honestly, just running the graphic detail on high on a modern computer, like running everything on high and ultra, that game really stands up as well, actually. Like, it looks pretty good, even today.
The thing I would like to see, again, it's back on the Croc tangent.
Mm-hmm.
I miss fucking, like, 90s, or 80s and 90s, like, fucking mascot-based games. You know, shit like Spyro, Croc, the old Mario, old Sonic, shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, where, like,
just like
where it was, like, built around, like, yeah.
Proper good platformers. What you
Yeah. And back when, like, movie spin-off games were actually decent, like, fucking the Toy Story games, they were fucking phenomenal. The Monsters, Inc. game was shit hot.
Yeah, that's the thing, actually. I never actually used to think about them like that. But yeah, you're right. Actually, old movie tie-in games were actually really good. Because
like,
they often weren't anything.
I mean, they were always just always just platformers, to be fair. But they were usually really solid platformers. But like you said, they had fuck all to do with the movie, apart from like setting.
Yeah, setting and characters, but even then, there wasn't enough dialogue or anything to actually create or add to the universe in any kind of way.
Yeah, like the Monsters Inc. game, you could play as fucking Mike Wazowski and fucking like roll through tubes. It was sweet. Why is my ghost pointy? Spoiler.
Have you got that DLC yet, Ross?
No, I've not.
Do you know?
Get it? It's strange.
It is pretty strange. I won't lie. It's pretty good though. It's pretty good.
Yeah, with Cyrus and shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Right now, what?
I kind of enjoyed it, although I kind of didn't. I also didn't enjoy the fact that because Destiny 2 is way more into its storytelling, they did a lot more with shit where they made the NPC characters that you know for a fact are either Warlock, Hunter, or Titan. You know that for a fact. It's established in the universe, and yet they show the NPC characters having abilities, powers, and doing things that your character can't do, and that kind of annoys me. Because at least in old Destiny, like Destiny 1, where you didn't see the NPCs do fucking anything, it was just like, it was one of those things where you're just like, well, I'm clearly the best at everything that I do then. Because I'm the only Guardian that you see doing that shit. You know, and then you can essentially see like the same within like your kind of friend group, like the other Guardians can do similar and same things to you can do, but now it seems like they're more interested in the NPCs that are also Guardians that can do things that you can't do in a way.
Oh yeah, that was something that I really enjoyed about just the opening of Destiny 2.
I liked seeing them do things that we can do. Like, I liked watching Cade pop his golden gun. I liked watching Zavala use his shield.
Well done.
And fighting
fucking
a little bit.
Ikora fucking dunking on those bitches.
Yeah, and then jumping on top of that fucking ship.
The battleship. Spoiler, by the way.
That was cool as fuck. Fucking the game's been out for long enough.
It's my thing, motherfucker.
Anyway, we're.
Let's be real here. Like, if there's if you asked me, Star Wars has been out long enough. But if I were to say, "Oh yeah, look, dies by the way," people would be pissed off.
Yeah.
It does.
Certain people would.
Dies like fuck.
Certain people would be anyway.
I'm pissed off that he died, but beside the point.
I think it kind of fit in with the kind of like feel that they were going for in that movie. To be fair.
I've been sort of laughing / pulling my hair out at cunts like petitioning to get it fucking removed from canon, and it's like,
what?
Except
to get that movie removed full on.
Yeah, just have it like not be part of the canon. Like, people don't want to accept
weird.
that. People don't want to accept the fucking movie. Also, I don't care what anyone says. People are going nuts about porgs because they think they're just it's a marketing thing, when it's not.
No, they got put in to get rid of the puffins.
Yeah.
The high puffins.
They're basically furry space puffins, and I want like 10 of the bastards. I want an army of porgs that ride about on those weird crystal dogs.
Oh, it was,
fucking awesome.
It was a guy at my work I was speaking to about capybaras, and
capybaras are fucking cool, man. So chill.
Capybaras are fucking cool, and he just went, capybara. Oh yeah, that's the super guinea pig.
Fucking. It's funny as that is, he's not wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That's why I found it so brilliant. I was like, do you know what? Yeah, it is just a fucking massive guinea pig. I love that shit. Anyway,
it's like when folk refer to possums as fucking like nature's garbage crew. It's true.
It's true.
They are, and I love them. Anyway.
Yeah, we should wrap up. We're at time.
Should we though?
Alex, you've done a terrible thing by sending this website to me.
What have you created? What have you created? Put it in. Put it in.
No, I've not created anything disgusting. I'm just
fucking put it in. You.
I'm just like, I need to make.
Do I need to clip that audio?
People now, I have to. I need to make them.
Right. Okay. Right. Listen, we better wrap. Right. Okay. So if you've enjoyed the podcast, go check out the YouTube channel for more. Do podcasts every second Tuesday and a Let's Play every Friday. You can follow us on Twitter, find our Facebook page. We don't put anything really there anyway, so you know.
I mean, there's like ones that you can, but I wouldn't.
Right, okay, ready? Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.